Good morning, each one of you. Team, we are live on YouTube, and in another 1 minute, we will be live on Facebook as well, and then we can start. Vaibhavi and Varsha ma'am, you all can start.
Thank you. Very good morning to one and all present here. It's an honor itself to honor this beautiful audience who has gathered here on this platform. I, Miss Vaibhavi Mehta, with my co-host Miss Varsha Khimeshra from Panda International School, are the hosts for today's program. It's a great pleasure to welcome all the charming men on behalf of Fun to Learn to the HE Awards 2021. We warmly welcome you to this exhilarating program. We assure you that this program will be full of exuberance and excitement and will create some wonderful memories for all of us. We request each one of you to kindly keep your devices on mute for smooth functioning of the event and kindly maintain the time limit of the speakers, which can extend up to 2 minutes. This is just for a reason so that we can successfully execute the event on time. Kindly rename with your name to help the technical team to put you in the spotlight when you speak. Thank you so much for your cooperation. Men, as smart as an Iron Man, as smart as a Hulk, as smart as a Superman, as brave as Captain America. Yes, they are the superheroes.
Fun to Learn takes immense pleasure to honor all the capable, courageous, and delicate superheroes who don't wear a cape, the men of the world, and they are called educators. It is a mark of our undying tradition to invoke the Almighty at the beginning of an important event. Like the great philosophers once said, the function of prayer is not to influence God, but rather to change the nature of the one who prays. हे एक दंत विनायकम, तुम हो जगत के नायकम, बुद्धि के दाता हो तुम, माँ पार्वती के जयकम, विघ्न राजेंद्रम गणपति, हो तुम ही धूम्र वर्णमम. Prayer is simply a conversation with God, and dance allows you to have a direct line of communication to God. To seek the blessings of Lord Ganesha, we present to you a beautiful video on Ganesh Vandana.
Technical team, the voice is not visible. Ganesha, can you just check it out?
Audio is also missing, I think.
No issues. We started with a Ganesh Vandana, and now the team Vaibhavi ma'am and Varsha ma'am can take it further. Thank you.
Thank you, Rachna ma'am. Any good cause, any good coalition, association is not possible solitary. It requires some really inspiring, motivating intellectual alliances around you to achieve that. And Fun to Learn is so grateful to be supported by Mrs. Pratibha Mishra Madam, Principal of Panda International School. Pratibha Mishra Madam is an extremely dynamic personality in the field of education. She has been awarded some prestigious awards in the field of education. Not only that, she has inspired and have created thousands of leaders. She has a strong vision and ideology in the field of education. Another inspiring persona who has been a great support is none other than Aditya Bisaria Sir, the managing director of Ganges School, Kanpur. He is a dedicated educationist aiming to achieve holistic development of children. His biggest strength of evaluating and judging the child's performance has helped a lot of students to march ahead in life with ease. A follower of educational guidelines as laid by Swami Vivekananda and Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Sir, ensures that holistic education is achieved by the children and parents' collaboration. That is so true, sir.
It's astonishing to hear about such inspiring personality. Now, time to hear about an extremely prominent platform, Fun to Learn, and its founder. Yes, it's Miss Rachna Bhimrajka. Miss Rachna Bhimrajka is the founder of Fun to Learn and a dynamic, enthusiastic, innovative, dedicated, and a focused entrepreneur, an educationist for more than 1.5 decades. She is associated to many social and educational organizations and is a proud recipient of plethora of awards for her untiring efforts. She is a vice president of WICI, Women's Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industry, and a world record holder during the pandemic. She is also the deputy country coordinator of SARS, Regional Committee of Global Youth Parliament, International Ambassador of Peace, International Ambassador of Vishwa Hindu Samvad, National Vice President of Global Edu Leaders Forum. And the list goes on. Her company, Fun to Learn, is dedicated to deliver quality learning through the fun way method of children in India. Fun to Learn is the foremost destination, family-friendly activity center across Mumbai. Fun to Learn aims to make this process the exact opposite, quick, convenient, and affordable. Let's learn about it further by watching a video about the same.
Fun to Learn, a skill development and training institution registered under MSME, established under the aegis of visionary educationist Ms. Rachna Bhimrajka, officially came into existence on the 10th day of March 2013 with the vision of empowering the students with the essential skills which were generally not covered under the regular school curriculum. What made Ms. Rachna Bhimrajka came up with this project? Ms. Rachna Bhimrajka started her educational journey in 2005. During this journey, Ms. Rachna Bhimrajka observed and realized that certain skills such as handwriting, calligraphy, faster calculations, and phonics are not inborn. They need special attention and a training of different mindset, which was earlier not covered in the school curriculum. Children used to suffer because of these much needed complementary skills for academics. With her efforts, students started loving maths and improved their scores with their handwriting. Ms. Rachna Bhimrajka, a CA and CS by professional degree, but a full-time educator and popularly recognized as handwriting doctor, feels happy and satisfied with the inclusion of these skills into National Education Policy 2020. Rachna Bhimrajka started her educational journey with and till date has taught more than 125,000 students. Her vision, determination and hard work brought her Global Educator Fraternity, National Chairperson of Human Rights and Anti-Corruption Force, Vice President Maharashtra of Women Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industry, National Vice President Global Leaders Forum, Coordinator of SAARC Regional Committee of Global Youth Parliament, National Advisor at World Teachers Association, National Advisor at National Sport Academy of India, Women's Entrepreneur Segment, President Shiksha Kalyan Foundation Maharashtra. She is the National Creative Head of All India Principal Association, International Ambassador of Vishwa Samvad Parishad. Not only this, Fun to Learn is the Corporate Associate of Association of Primary Education and Research, famously known as APER. Ms. Rachna Bhimrajka has featured in Times of India, Free Press Journal, DNA, Mumbai Mirror, etc. She has the privilege of being awarded with many titles. To name a few: Dynamic Educationist Innovative Learning Award by Education Council of India, held at Constitution Club, New Delhi on 11th Jan 2020. Dada Saheb Phalke Icon Award 2019, Nari Shakti. Rotary Nation Builder Award 2018, Special Guest Social Worker Educator 2018 by DNA, New Delhi at Vigyan Bhavan, International Progressive Women Award, and the list is long. Through Fun to Learn, Ms. Rachna has been actively working to empower the educators and also the females. Every year, she organizes Acharya Chanakya Shikshavat Samman and Nari to Narayani Samman, which motivates the educators to feel empowered and march ahead. In order to motivate the children, she has been regularly organizing her pan-India national handwriting competitions. Now she is into her 17th year of educational journey and still going strong.
It is unbelievable how powerful you can be with great vision. So, I would now request Mr. Aditya to present us the vision of Fun to Learn.
Thank you. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are.
At the very outset, Ms. Varsha and Ms. Vaibhavi, both of you are doing a commendable job with such a great enthusiasm and sweet introduction of everyone. Lovely gesture of yours. Thank you. And thank you for giving me the opportunity to share the views of Fun to Learn. In continuation of the video, which we all have witnessed, allow me to elaborate on the mission, vision, and belief of Fun to Learn. Fun to Learn has a mission to empower the students with the skills of faster calculations. Further, to motivate, inspire, and mentor the children to improve their handwriting skills so that they can improve their personality. Moreover, to empower the teachers so that they are skilled up for mentoring this tech-savvy next generation. And finally, to empower the females, irrespective of their qualification, to join the mission of training and empowering students in the after-school programs. Moving ahead, Fun to Learn envisions a society where creativity is given more importance in education. Further, it also seeks to involve children into innovative educational and fun programs. Every child should receive the opportunity to enhance their respective essential skills related to the academics. And in the process, they add some value to their personality. To create a global platform where all the stakeholders of education, including parents, collaborate and share their experience and knowledge. It also envisions that as per its vision, it is already offering various skill development programs such as handwriting, speed writing, Hindi writing, calligraphy, creative fonts, Vedic maths, etc. And many more are yet to start in the pipeline. To motivate the educators and children by facilitating them
of their achievements. Again, as per the vision, Fun to Learn has been organizing. Moreover, Fun to Learn has been organizing various award ceremonies to felicitate the great work of educators. The famous Nari to Narayani Samman, Acharya Chanakya Shiksha with Samman, which also made a world record in 2020, has now come up with this exclusive award show to recognize the efforts of male teachers who are continuously and relentlessly putting efforts in shaping the society. Fun to Learn believes happiness and learning should go hand in hand. It also believes that education and upscaling is possible at every age. Moreover, it also believes that education and skill development is the right of every child. Finally, it believes in collaborating and partnering with the mega events with the schools so that they can realize their bigger dreams. Thank you. Over to you, Vaibhavi and Varsha.
Thank you, Aditya sir. May I now take the privilege to ask Ms. Rachna to kindly welcome the dignitaries and say a few words.
Good morning. Good morning to all the strong stalwarts and great achievers. A warm welcome to all our guests at HE Awards, team members, and all my viewers watching us live on YouTube and Facebook. It's an honor to award the most profound, influential educators, whether you are related directly to academics or not. The fact is that all the educators present here have taught people something incredible that exists beyond the classroom. Your teachings have touched both hearts and minds of all generations. Your teachings have been towards life lessons and not just classroom lessons. After all, preparation for life is at heart of every classroom. We have gathered here to talk about some men who are not only champions in their respective fields but also allies of women who take the pride to admit it also. Last Monday, on International Women's Day, while we celebrated multifaceted roles of women by recognizing their untiring works towards society, we decided to also celebrate an afternoon of HE Awards. We dedicate this afternoon to all men educators, edupreneurs, who have helped to debunk the stereotypes, change mindset, and play an active role in supporting and uplifting women in the society at large. Fun to Learn believes in being inclusive, irrespective of whether you are a man or woman. We care only about your contribution towards society. It is a feeble attempt to try and recognize men who have equally contributed in the future of the millennials and have not had the spotlight for a long time, and it's time we start bringing them to the forefront. It's now time for Fun to Learn to recognize your efforts. We commend educators for the central role they have played and continue to play in responding to and recovering from this pandemic. Thank you so much and welcome each one of you for the first ever HE Awards, His Excellence Educators Award for each one of you. Over to the host, Varsha and Vaishnavi ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Over to Vaibhavi, ma'am.
Please unmute yourself, Vaibhavi ma'am.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. Achievers never expose themselves, but their achievements expose them. That is so truly said. The award ceremonies are a celebration of talent, success, and achievements. It also celebrates hard work, in turn, making people feel appreciated and well respected. Now, the clock has struck time to honor the men. So, let's commence with the extravagant HE Awards. Firstly, we take extreme honor to have amongst us a great personality, Major General Vikram Dev Dogra sir, an army officer. He's the only general in the world to do Ironman twice. Wow, that is wonderful. He completed Ironman Austria at the age of 58 in 14 hours and 21 minutes on July 1st, 2018, to become the first serving Indian Army officer and the only general in the world to do so. On 28 July 2019, he once again took on the Ironman competition in Germany and bettered his own time by 41 minutes, completing the grueling race in 13 hours and 40 minutes. That is commendable. In Goa, on 20th October 2019, he participated in the Ironman 70.3 and came first in his category and also got selected for the Ironman Championship to be held in New Zealand in November 2020. He is a recipient of the Sword of Honor of being the best all-round passing out cadet and a gold medalist for being passing out first in the order of merit. The list indeed goes on. So, may I kindly request Rachna ma'am to honor him?
We congratulate Vikram Dogra sir for he awards. And sir, can we have your pearls of wisdom?
Thank you so much. We have been confronting this deadly pandemic since March 2020, and we know how it changed our lives. It affected the way we were used to doing things and brought our lives and everything we were doing to a grinding halt. It put us in a situation we had never been before, a situation that we had not even imagined could exist, and we were totally unprepared for it. This situation impacted every facet of our lives, and whilst the rest of the world struggled and panicked about how they would take things forward, I was delighted to see the educators were quick to respond and realign themselves. They came up with ingenious techniques of online learning. Initially, they were faced with huge challenges ranging from lack of bandwidth, shortage of computers and equipment, lack of training of teachers, and even the students who were unable to learn online, the teachers teach online, and preparation of online curriculums was a challenge. There was also a financial challenge, as many parents refused to pay school fees on the pretext that the wards were not going to school anymore. Educators took pay cuts. They even took pink slips, but that did not lower their commitment or their enthusiasm to fulfill the cause and mission that they had devoted their lives to. And despite the overwhelming odds, they reinvented themselves. They moved from conventional classroom teaching to online education. Their initiative and innovativeness and their thinking has forever changed the way we look at education today. This new normal of online education has found vast acceptance, and in my opinion, it's here to stay. Kudos to each and every one of them. And I want to convey my special thanks to Ms. Rachna and Fun to Learn for this unique initiative to recognize the contribution made to education by people from all walks of life, especially during these tough times, and for organizing the HEE, His Excellence Educators Awards. I take this opportunity to wish Fun to Learn and to wish Rachna all the best for the future. May they grow from strength to strength and continue to do the human service to this nation. We are proud of you all. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. That was really inspiring, and your words were indeed a great pleasure to hear. Now, it's time to honor and march ahead Dr. Kulbhushan Sharma, the National President of NISA, a National Federation of State Association of Budget Private Schools in India. He is also the President of Federation of Private School Associations, Haryana. He is also Haryana State President of Patriotic Forum of India and State Working President of National Human Rights Protection Organization. Previously, he has also been General Council member of the Rashtriya Madhyamik Shiksha Abhiyanan of Haryana School Education Rules Review Committee. It's a great pleasure to have you here, sir. We may request to kindly motivate us with some words.
हाँ, नमस्कार रचना जी, नमस्कार सभी व्यूवर्स को। और मैं सबसे पहले धन्यवाद करना चाहूँगा फन टू लर्न और रचना जी को इस वंडरफुल इवेंट को ऑर्गेनाइज करने के लिए, जिसपे उन्होंने मेंस को भी जो है इस लायक समझा के भी उनका भी समाज में कहीं रोल है। अदरवाइज ये कहा जाता है कि हर पुरुष के पीछे एक स्त्री का रोल है, जो सच्चाई भी है, यानी कि सारा का सारा रोल जो है वो स्त्री की वजह ही से ही सारे मेंस भी काम करते हैं। और ये एक बहुत स्ट्रांग, मैं इस पे सच्चाई भी मानता हूँ। और आज भी देखिए मेंस को जो है अवार्ड देने के लिए एक फीमेल स्त्री ही सामने आई। तो रचना जी, आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद, आपके ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। नीसा, जिसके बारे में मैं 1 मिनट की बात कहूँगा कि नीसा ने बजट प्राइवेट स्कूल्स के लिए काम करना शुरू किया। और सिर्फ बजट प्राइवेट स्कूल, नीसा का विचार है कि तब तक हम किसी कंट्री को पावरफुल नहीं बना सकते जब तक हम देश के अंतिम बच्चे को क्वालिटी एजुकेशन, गुणात्मक एजुकेशन प्रोवाइड नहीं कर सकते। क्योंकि शिक्षा ही एक ऐसा वेपन है जो पूरी कंट्री को चेंज कर सकता है और भारत को एक सक्षम भारत और अग्रणी देशों की श्रेणी में ला सकता है। तो नीसा ने उसी पर काम करना शुरू किया। नीसा की विचारधारा है कि एजुकेशन में चॉइस होनी चाहिए, ताकि देश का अंतिम बच्चा अपने चॉइस के स्कूल खुद जो है वो सिलेक्ट कर अपनी एजुकेशन को प्राप्त कर सके, ना कि उसको फोर्स करके किसी एजुकेशन के इंस्टीट्यूशंस में जाना पड़े। तो नीसा ने इस पे एक बहुत वंडरफुल काम करने का प्रयास किया। और खासकर पैंडेमिक के दौरान जब ऑनलाइन एजुकेशन जो है एक बहुत बड़ा टूल बना, तो उस समय नीसा ने ये सोचा कि किस प्रकार देश के अंतिम स्कूल को भी डिजिटल किया जा सकता है, जो अपने आप में एक बहुत बड़ा चैलेंज था। और इस दौरान नीसा ने इतना वर्क किया पूरी अपनी टीम के साथ। और रचना जी, मैं आपको बताना चाहूँगा कि नीसा इस पे सक्सेसफुल हुआ कि आने वाले कुछ ही दिन में हमने एक कॉन्ट्रैक्ट साइन किया है कि देश का हर स्कूल हम फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट डिजिटल करने जा रहे हैं। नीसा स्कूल 4 लाख स्कूल जिनको ये अपॉर्चुनिटी नहीं थी, नीसा अपनी तरफ से इन 4 लाख स्कूलों को डिजिटल करने जा रहा है। तो मैं, ये एक छोटा सा प्रयास है। इसके बाद और बहुत सारे प्रयास क्वालिटी एजुकेशन को लेकर और खासकर वंचित वर्ग के स्कूल्स के लिए नीसा वर्क कर रहा है, ताकि वंचित वर्ग अगर ऊपर आएगा तो तभी देश की जो है तरक्की जो है वो संभव है, देश आगे बढ़ सकता है। तो मैं बहुत ही धन्यवाद करता हूं रचना जी आपके हिज एक्सीलेंसी एजुकेशन अवार्ड। और मेरा मानना है कि अवार्ड किसी के काम को रिकॉग्नाइज करके तो दिया ही जाता है, लेकिन साथ साथ अवार्ड मिलने के बाद जिसको आप अवार्ड देते हैं उनके कंधों पे एक जिम्मेदारी को और बढ़ाता है अवार्ड, जिससे वो जिस मिशन और एम को लेके चल रहे होते हैं उससे उनको और पावर मिलती है। और जो आपने आज पावर हमें दी है, हम आपको विश्वास दिलाते हैं कि जिस मिशन और विजन के लिए नीसा चल रहा है उससे पूरी कंट्री को चेंज करने में ये अवार्ड भी एक महत्वपूर्ण रोल साबित करेगा, क्योंकि इसने आज हमें कुछ और एनर्जी दे दी। मैं अभी भी बहुत दिन से सफर में था, टायर्ड था, फिजिकली इस समय फिट भी महसूस नहीं कर रहा था। मैं मेडिसिन भी मंगाकर सामने रखी थी, लेकिन मुझे लग रहा है शायद जिस अवार्ड ने मुझे वो मेडिसिन की कमी पूरी कर दी है। तो थैंक्स रचना जी, और मैं शुभकामनाएं देता हूं आपको कि जिस बेहतरीन तरीके से आपका ऑर्गेनाइजेशन काम कर रहा है, इसी प्रकार ये काम करता हुआ लोगों को मोटिवेट करता रहे। और मोटिवेशन ये एक ऐसी चीज है, मैं कहता हूं अगर एक टीचर अच्छा मोटिवेटर हो, जैसे अभी मैं धीरज जी को भी देख रहा हूँ, ओनली एक मोटिवेशन एक चीज है। अभी मैंने एक बुक धीरज जी पब्लिश हुई है मेटा कॉग्निशन पे, जो स्वाति पोपट और रीना सोनावट ने जो है लिखी, उसका फॉरवर्ड मैंने लिखा है। तो मैंने उस पर अपने एक टीचर का जिक्र किया है, नीलम बत्रा मैडम का, जो सिर्फ 2 दिन मेरी टीचर रही और उन्होंने मुझे सिर्फ शब्दों से मोटिवेट किया, जिससे मैथ में एक कमजोर बच्चा जो है 92% तक परफॉर्म कर गया। तो आज आपकी ये मोटिवेशन कहाँ तक का हम इस मिशन को लेके जाएगी, इसका भी अंदाजा लगाना मुश्किल है। तो मैं बहुत छोटे शब्दों में फिर आपका बहुत धन्यवाद करते हैं, आपके ऑर्गेनाइजेशन का बहुत धन्यवाद करता हूं कि आज आपने पुरुषों को मोटिवेट करके लगता है देश में कुछ ना कुछ आप जलजला करवाओगे। थैंक यू, धन्यवाद। जय हिंद, जय भारत। सभी को मेरा नीसा नमस्कार।
सर कुलभूषण सर, मैं आपको बताना चाहूंगी, एवरी वुमेन हैज अ मैन इन इट। एंड फादर में हर होता है, ब्रदर में भी हर होता है, वुमेन में मैन होता है। So जब पूरी दुनिया वुमेन्स डे मना रही है तो यस वुमेन्स डे जरूरी है, बट आप लोगों के सपोर्ट के बिना ये पॉसिबल नहीं है। तो एक ख्याल आया कि क्यों ना कुछ नया शुरू किया जाए, और उसी से ये थॉट आया। आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आपके
कृष्णा
विचारों।
जी, शिव जी को भी जो है अर्धनारीश्वर कहा जाता था, जिसके अंदर स्त्रैण गुण होता है। तो आज आपने सबके अंदर स्त्रैण गुण का भी जो है मिश्रण कर दिया है, उनको याद दिला दिया है। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
I can see the smile in everybody's face with this award. This was the whole idea. This was the whole idea. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rachna ji.
Thank you, Dr. Kulbhushan, sir. That was really, thank you for giving us the pearls of wisdom. We now proceed ahead. Mr. Anirudh Gupta is a leading edupreneur, an eminent writer, and an enthusiastic social worker. He is an environmental engineer by qualification and has done his master's in international trade and finance. Mr. Gupta is the CEO of the renowned DCM Group of Schools, which has offshoots in various parts of North India and is a leading organization serving the cause of education since 1946. Mr. Gupta is also a member of the American Society of Civil Engineers, USA. He heads the North Chair of FICCI Arise, which is a coalition of leading stakeholders who represents different facets of school education in India. We take great honor to honor Mr. Anirudh Gupta, sir.
Anirudh sir, kindly unmute yourself. We would like to have your pearls of wisdom. Anirudh sir. Vaibhavi ma'am, I think he is not able to unmute. Let us proceed further and I will have a word with sir if he can join us.
Sure, ma'am. Let's proceed ahead. Mr. Amol Arora, sir. He is the managing director of Shamrock and Shamford Schools, is one of the South Asia's most awarded, prominent and respected school educators. Over the past 3 decades, he has successfully set up and successfully run 650 plus preschools, primary schools, and SS2 schools in Nepal and Bangladesh. The 4 lakh children who have graduated from his schools stand testimony to the impact that he has had on the schooling sector in the region. For the past few years, his school chain has been experiencing exceptional growth and opening 2 schools every week. And his schools were acknowledged in the Limca Book of Record for opening maximum schools open in the shortest possible time. That is really a great achievement, and it's a great honor to have you with us, sir, and to honor you. Can we please have some words from you, sir?
Thank you so much, and thank you so much, Fun to Learn, for this honor. It's a very, very unique initiative to honor the men in the sector, because men tend to be ignored in the sector, because primarily being a women's sector, because of course it's traditionally women have always been associated with care and love. And I think in tough times like this, it's always a big morale booster to receive an award, I think, for all the men in the industry, because the last 1 year, as Major General Vikram also said, it's been a year which could not have ever imagined. Being 30 years in the sector, this was something unimaginable. But with hard work, with innovation, with creativity, with the support of everybody, and with the intent that even if school buildings are closed, the learning should not stop. With that intent in mind, I think all educators have done a fabulous job. I think it's been and I think the way education has now changed, it's never going to go back to the old way. Technology always was supposed to be the next big thing. We were always talking about for the past 20 years, but nothing had really changed at the ground level. And I think the thing that's going to come out of COVID situation is that technology will be used the way it should be, like a tool in the hands of teachers and in the hands of educators as a teaching resource for communication. And I think that's where children will really benefit from the outcome of what is going to happen. But children have had a tough year as well. So I think it's been a tough year for not only the teachers and educators, but also for the children who are at home, because schools traditionally are meant to be a social learning environment, and in an environment of social distancing, that model doesn't work. So I think thank you so much, Fantalan, for this acknowledgement, for this honor. I'm truly motivated with this, and you know, as Dr. Sharma said, we have to be once you get an award, you're actually it comes with a lot of responsibility as well to live up to that honor. So thank you so much for honoring me, and on behalf of Shamrock and Shamford, I think the wonderful team that we have, I think it's a pleasure to receive this award. Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much for this award.
Thank you, sir, for your delightful words and recognizing the tireless teachers' efforts. We really appreciate that. Now, let's start with Mr. PRIYADARSHI NAYAK. He is the founder and chairman of CED Foundation, principal and academic head of Doon Public Schools, India, and he has been in school education and administration since 1994. He is a well-known educationist, consultant, mentor, trainer, motivator, institution strategist, CBSE resource person, city coordinator CBSE, state coordinator NTA, and the list goes on. He was honored by Rajiv Gandhi Foundation as a best teacher in 2006, best principal by Ms. Smriti Irani ma'am in 2014, best education consultant by Commonwealth Vocational University, Innovative School Principal Award by Anil Swaroop, former Education Secretary, School and Mass Education, Government of India, and many others. It's a great honor to have you here, sir. Kindly honor us as well.
Good morning, everyone. It's absolutely a fantastic occasion to be a part and parcel to this. I must congratulate Fun to Learn, Rachna Bhimrajka, the entire team who has a mission to appreciate and motivate the men's in this very day. I could remember one word, one phrase written by Shiv Khera, which is straight away directly resemblance to the work of Rachna Bhimrajka. Winners don't do different things, they do things differently. So I must say that Rachna madam is doing something very different work for the society. I must appreciate for this. And I do not know how much, I really deserve to this particular award, but I could say the work which I am rendering for the school education since last 27 years, it is only to benefit school educators as a whole. We talk about every development, but when we talk about Center for Education Development Foundation, it is working to empower school educators all over the world. And we are also part and parcel in providing assistance to improve the school quality in various aspects when you talk about stakeholders. So friends, this is a wonderful opportunity which I would like to share. Even if the new national education policy has come up with a lot of good things, and specifically for the teachers. And CED Foundation is also working on that, how to upgrade and how to update the standards of teachers all over India and abroad. My suggestions, it is a forum suggestion. My entire forum have taken up a resolution as far as the national education policy is concerned. It is suggested that as we have for the higher education, you have a University Grant Commission that you all might be knowing. So it is suggested that the autonomous body of the name of school education also should be there. There should be autonomous body. It should not be controlled by, so-called bureaucrats and everyone, but it is suggested that an autonomous body of the name of School Education Commission, suppose some commission should be there to be established through it can pass through an act of parliament. This will surely help the status and improve status of the teachers, edu leaders, educators all over India. This is the demand of the school educators all over. So I feel the work which is, we are all doing it. It is something very good. And today I could find the initiative taken up to appreciate, award all the educators. I must congratulate all of them that yes, we are all the deserving one. I feel honor, Rachna ma'am. Thank you for this great honor. I will be remembering for the days to come. Thank you very much. Namaskar.
Thank you so much, Priyadarshi sir. Now I think Anirudh sir is back, and I would request the team to just announce for sir. And I would just like to add on to this, we have received more than 350 registrations for this HE award. But today we could honor 35 of you on screen, and yes, we would be honoring on a later date by issuing the certificates. Thank you. Over to team.
Good morning, all of you. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, you are audible.
So, thank you so much for the award, for the motivation, for the support. And I'm happy to receive this award. This is indeed a very special year for us, as we have completed 75 years of service to the cause of education. This is our Platinum Jubilee year for DCM Group of Schools. I think, you know, what education, what K-12 sector in India needs today are very, very dynamic, passionate educational leaders. If you have to implement the national education policy in letter and spirit, you know, I think it is only the leadership which can, you know, take India to the center stage of world education. I had in fact, you know, proposed to the government to set up a National Institute of School Leadership so that there can be a formal and a structured training for all those, you know, young people in education, men and women, boys and girls who aspire to become educational leader, because it's the, you know, leadership which is going to, you know, take our country forward, take our education forward. So thank you very much for encouraging and motivating all the educational leaders. And I hope that, you know, like all those, you know, who are being awarded here today are, you know, like going to, you know, like further contribute their might in the field of education and, you know, realize the dreams of all those freedom fighters of a, you know, a vibrant country, a developed India, you know, amazing economy and a literate India. So let's all, you know, get our act together. Let's all contribute. Let's all keep on, you know, making efforts, you know, to take the education in our country forward. Thank you very much to the organizers, to Rachna and the entire team for bestowing this, you know, award today. God bless. Stay blessed. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. And actually, it's an honor to have you here today. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your motivating words. It's really inspiring. Now, my co-host, Ms. Vasha Khimeshra, will take the event ahead.
Thank you, Ms. Vaibhavi. Next, we have Mr. LAKSHYA CHHABARIA, President of Affordable Price Schools Association. He is also a Managing Director at SR Capital Group of Schools. He is an Administrator of SR Capital's Public School. He is an edupreneur, enthusiastic learner, and passionate for change in education system. He is also an inspiration, motivating speaker, mentor for many of the people and students. I request you, sir, to speak few words.
Thank you, Fun to Learn team and Miss Rachna for giving me this opportunity and such a great award, His Excellence Education Award. I am really honored. It's my pleasure. And I want to say, I am the NISA chapter of Delhi. Affordable Private School Association is raising the voice of budget private school in Delhi, and NISA is raising the voice at national level. under the leadership of Dr. Kulbhushan Sharma. And I want to say a few words in Hindi because Hindi we can connect easily. बहुत साल पहले अगर किसी स्कूल के बारे में बात की जाए, स्कूल के बारे में पॉलिसी बनाई जाने की बात हो रही होती है, तो दिमाग में सिर्फ बड़े स्कूल आते थे या बड़े सीबीएसई के 18,000 स्कूल. लेकिन आज की डेट में डाइस की रिपोर्ट ये कह रही है कि 80% ऑफ आवर नेशन स्कूल्स आर रनिंग बिलो द कॉस्ट ऑफ 1,000 रुपीज फीस. तो उनके लिए पॉलिसी बनती नहीं थी, लेकिन जो अनवांटेड इम्पॉसिबल जो नॉर्म्स थे वो बजट स्कूलों के लिए भी बन जाते थे, और वो स्कूल उस नॉर्म्स को फुलफिल नहीं कर सकते, छोटे स्कूल जो बड़े स्कूल को दिमाग में ध्यान में रख के बनाए जाते हैं. इस वजह से 2012 के अंदर नीसा का फॉर्मेशन हुआ, और उसके बाद 2018 के अंदर दिल्ली लेवल पे हमने अफोर्डेबल प्राइवेट स्कूल एसोसिएशन का फॉर्मेशन किया, ताकि हम अफोर्डेबल स्कूल बजट स्कूलों की बात नेशनल और दिल्ली लेवल पे उसको रख सकें, और बहुत अच्छे ढंग से हम रख पा रहे हैं. और आज एक अलग पहचान बनाने में, बजट स्कूलों की अलग पहचान और अफोर्डेबल स्कूलों की अलग पहचान बनाने में नीसा और अफोर्डेबल प्राइवेट स्कूल एसोसिएशन बनाने में कामयाब हुई है. इसके लिए नीसा और डॉक्टर कुलभूषण शर्मा. और खाली अपनी बात सरकार तक पॉलिसी लेवल पे रखने से काम नहीं चलेगा, हमें अपने आप को भी इंप्रूव करना है, अपने आप को बेचारा नहीं बनाना. बहुत सारी चीजें, जैसे हैंडराइटिंग का फन टू लर्न एक प्रोग्राम है, डॉक्टर कुलभूषण शर्मा जी ने बताया. नीसा एक डिजिटल स्कूल का प्रोग्राम लेकर आ रही है. बहुत सारे ऐसे क्वालिटी इंप्रूवमेंट प्रोग्राम्स पे भी हमें काम करना है, ताकि हम अपने आप को किसी से कम ना रख पाए और जो एक सिस्टम में एस्टैब्लिश कर पाए. और मैं फिर से दोबारा से धन्यवाद करना चाहता हूँ फन टू लर्न टीम का फॉर गिविंग दिस वंडरफुल अवार्ड, हिज एक्सीलेंस अवार्ड, for recognizing all the men in the field of education. I also congratulate my fellow awardees for receiving such kind of wonderful award. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir, for your motivational words. Next, we have Dr. Kuldeep Sharma. He is an owner of Navgyan Deep Senior Secondary School. India Country Coordinator Dr. Kuldeep Sharma has been the source of inspiration in establishing Navgyan Deep Senior Secondary School. He is a renowned businessman and closely associated with many other educational, social, and charitable institutions. His innovative ideas and the penchant for strategic leadership that is integral to his character convinced him to create an infrastructure for training the youth of today in the fields of various vocational skills, so as to channelize their energies for the all-round development of the nation in safe and secure environment. He has given a new dimension to the meaning of education. For him, the essence of education embodies an amalgamation of both modern ideas, that is, usage of technology in classroom teaching on one hand, and values on another hand. So we honor you, sir. May I request you to speak few motivational words?
Congratulations, Kuldeep Sharma, sir. And he is not able to join in because he's traveling and he has just messaged. So I would request the team to proceed further.
Thank you, Rachna ma'am. We'll move further. Next awardee, we have Mr. Amit Kumar, Managing Director of Noble Group of Institutions. He holds the post of State President, Vice President, etc. of several organizations and NGOs for the betterment of the society and for underprivileged kids in UP, wherein manages several schools for kids with food, clothing, books, shelter, everything. He has selfless contribution towards the society and education fraternity. He organizes press conferences to bring about a change and for betterment of society. He plays an active role in social environment awareness programs, water conservance, pollution, traffic, etc. For his untiring efforts have been awarded on several platforms. May I have Mr. Amit Kumar to speak a few words of motivation?
सभी को नमस्कार. आज ये ही अवार्ड्स, और सबसे पहले तो मैं फन टू लर्न और रचना जी का आभार व्यक्त करना चाहता हूँ। ये जो सम्मान मुझे फन टू लर्न और हिज एक्सीलेंस इन एजुकेशन में जो मुझे मिल रहा है, मुझे प्राप्त हो रहा है, मेरे इंस्टीट्यूशन को प्राप्त हो रहा है, उसके लिए दिल से आपका आभार। आप सबसे बड़ी बात यह है कि आज जिस प्लेटफॉर्म पर इतने महाज्ञानी और महानुभवी लोगों के बीच ये सम्मान प्राप्त हो रहा है, ये अपने आप में अवार्ड, उस अवार्ड का जो खुशी मुझे इस वक्त हो रही है वो दुगनी कर देता है, क्योंकि आज डोगरा साहब भी बैठे हैं, कुलभूषण जी बैठे हैं, नायक जी बैठे हैं हमारे बीच, अमोल जी हैं, अनिरुद्ध गुप्ता जी हैं, कितने नाम हैं, प्रमोद श्रीवास्तव जी हैं, हमारे नरेंद्र जी हैं, कितने लोग हैं, मतलब इतने लोगों के बीच आज वाकई में खुशी हो रही है। और लगता है कि जो पिछला साल जो कोरोना में पूरा टाइम निकला, जो हम सभी लोगों ने अपने संस्थानों में प्रयास किया एक अच्छी शिक्षा देने के लिए और उस आखिरी बच्चे तक शिक्षा पहुंचाने के लिए, जो कि हम लोग कभी तैयार नहीं थे, तो उसके लिए आज ये ही अवार्ड्स पाना वाकई में बहुत एक अच्छा अनोखा प्रयास मैडम का रहा है, फन टू लर्न का रहा है, तो उसके लिए तहे दिल से सभी का मैं आभार व्यक्त करता हूं। और बहुत बहुत बधाई मेरे जितने भी बड़े भाई हैं और जो छोटे भाई मेरे आने वाले हैं, उनके लिए बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं। अंत में अपनी वाणी को विराम दूं। धन्यवाद।
थैंक यू सर।
Thank you, sir. Now we have Dr. Subinder Singh, Managing Director of IDPS. He is founder member of International Delhi Public School, Jammu. He has served Sai Kripa Educational Trust as secretary, Abraham Lincoln's Shiksha Society, Sri Ganganagar as president. He was elected as president of Rope Skipping Association of Jammu and Kashmir. He was appointed as advisor for SPAA, Sports Academy Association of India. He was awarded by Mission News Super Achiever 2018, 3rd edition, Delhi for excellence in education sector. He was also awarded IUEF International Union of Educationists Forum on 10th June 2018. So we would like to honor you, sir. Can we have few words of inspiration from you, sir?
Sumendra sir will be joining in a short while. So congratulations, Sumendra sir. We will wait for your pearls of wisdom. Once you join in, do let us know. And I would request the team to proceed further.
Sure, ma'am. Now we have Mr. Soni Virdi, Chairman of Mount Zion Shian of Schools, Sikkim. He is an educationist, a motivating speaker, a motivating trainer, and a good counselor. He is a member of CII. He is also a member of Task Force for Education Sector for creating SOP. We honor you, sir, with the certificate, and we would like to have few words of motivation from you.
Soni Bidi sir is from Sikkim, East India, and he is trying to connect and he is messaging me constantly and he is not able to log in. So congratulations, Soni Bidi sir. Do join us if your network allows, and I would request the team to proceed further.
Thank you, ma'am.
Over to Vaibhavi, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you, Varsha, ma'am. So our next awardee is Mr. Chandrakant Singh, the Chairman, Public School Association. He is an educationist, social thinker, and reformer, motivational speaker, RTI activist, panelist on various TV channels like LOKSABHA TV, Total TV, Sudarshan, and NDTV. He is a former co-in-charge of Najarfarg district, Purvanchal, Patkosh, BJP in the year 2010 during the tenure of Sri Vijendra Gupta ji. He is a former senior vice president, Najarfarg district, Purvanchal Morcha in the year 2013. His achievements are endless. I request you, sir, to kindly enlighten with few words of wisdom to us.
सबसे पहले आपकी पूरी टीम को मेरा बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद और आभार कि आपने मेरे इस निस्वार्थ भाव से जो मैं समाज का उत्थान करने का प्रयास कर रहा हूं, उसको आप लोगों ने पहचाना और उसको सम्मानित करने का कार्य किया है। मित्रों, समाज में 4 लोगों की काम की कीमत नहीं हो सकती। वो है सन्यासी, वैद्य, नारी और गुरु। आप लोगों ने गुरुओं का सम्मान करने का बेड़ा उठाया है, और इसके लिए मैं अपने हृदय की गहराइयों से आपका आभार प्रकट करना चाहता हूं। मित्रों, मैं आप लोगों को बताना चाहता हूं कि शिक्षक कभी साधारण नहीं होता। शिक्षक की गोद में प्रलय और निर्माण दोनों पलते हैं, और शिक्षक केवल और केवल निर्माण की तरफ ध्यान दे, जिससे कि इस भारत की जो गरिमा खो गई है, जो विचलित हो गई है, वो फिर से अपने पुराने वैभव को प्राप्त कर सके। इसी ध्येय को मैंने अपने जीवन का मकसद बना रखा है कि सारे शिक्षक उस सम्मान को प्राप्त कर पाए जिस सम्मान के अधिकारी हैं। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। नमस्कार।
Thank you, sir. Your words were really inspiring. Let's proceed ahead. And now we have the president of Maharashtra Sahodaya, principal of Datta Mega High School, Airoli, an educationist, a motivational speaker, and a motivator trainer, none other than Mr. Rajeev Kumar, sir. Time to honor you, sir. Kindly tell us some words of wisdom. Rajiv, sir, we kindly request you to enlighten us with some words of wisdom.
Thank you very much. A very good morning to all the dignitaries present here in the function. My sincere compliment to Ms. Rachna and Mr. Girish Dalvi from Nityanjali, who has recommended my name for this award ceremony. Let me make a little correction. I'm president of Sahodaya Schools Complex, Mumbai and its metropolitan region, not Maharashtra Sahodaya. It's a Mumbai metropolitan region.
So we apologize for the same.
No issues, no issues. But my sincere compliment to Rachna ji for organizing this event and honoring, the educationists, the people who are making great contribution. I am a very small part in that, but there are many big names who are here, like Dr. PRIYADARSHI NAYAK and other people, other dignitaries within India and abroad, who are making great contribution to this particular field. And as every speaker is saying, in the beginning, Major General Vikram Dogra also mentioned about it. The contribution made by the teachers is enormous, and every achievement, every award which is coming to the teacher brings lots of responsibility along with it to spread quality education to the students. Your endeavor in recognizing these people will go a long way in making their contribution more to the quality of the education. I compliment once again all the team members of Fun to Learn and all other people who are associated with this, and my best wishes to you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Rajiv sir. I would just like to add to it that as Kulbhushan sir rightly mentioned, these appreciations works as a medicine during this pandemic. Educators have been working tremendously and tirelessly during last 1 year. So these appreciation, it is always working as a medicine. Thank you so much for your pearls of wisdom.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words. Time to honor another dedicated persona, Pramod Srivastav, sir. He is the president of Jammu Sahodaya, dedicated with practical experiences in teaching, leading, organizing, and managing educational institutions for more than 29 years. He has received several awards in the field of education. He is also honored with Acharya Chanakya Award, Dr. Rajendra Prasad Award, and Bharatiya Shiksha Mandal for outstanding contribution in the field of education. He is nominated by the Haryana State for National Teacher Award and also honored by the Delhi State with the Outstanding Teacher Award. He has conducted various training programs for the teachers in India and abroad, inspected about 100 premier schools from Delhi and Gurgaon for the rating of schools by Hindustan Times. Your contribution to the education industry is commendable, sir. It's great having you here. Kindly tell us some words of motivation.
Good morning, all dignitaries present here. Indeed, I am honored to receive this award. Thanks to Mr. Rachna Bhimrajka and the team Fun to Learn. Just for recognizing, the efforts which we are making here during this pandemic and otherwise also. Pandemics had made us learn so many things, and I must salute all the teachers across the globe that they did a wonderful job, and they have come up with the flying colors now. With what feedback I'm getting from every nook and corner, it is something, very appreciative and very encouraging also. And the efforts what our teachers are putting, we must salute to them. And I'm so happy and delighted to being a part of this His Excellency Award ceremony, because I'm sharing this podium today, this platform today, with so many dignitaries across the globe. To name a few, Major General Vikram Devji, Kulbhushan ji, Priyadarshi Nayak ji, Dr. Malhotra, and Dr. Dheeraj Malhotra, and so many other dignitaries are there. The list is endless. As Rachna said, already said, the list is endless. But yes, of course, sharing the podium and the platform amongst all these dignitaries, it is indeed an honor for me even also. So thank you, Fun to Learn team, Fun to Learn, and thank you, Ms. Rachna, for this recognition. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words. We may now proceed ahead and we may honor Mr. Girish Dalvi, sir. He is the trustee of Nityanjali. He's a trustee and chief administrator of Open Forum for Principals. He is a well-grounded and spontaneous individual who believes that choices makes us what we are. It is our choice that shapes our thinking and carves our path of life. He is open to learning through communication and he feels blessed to be with his team. And that's his strength. May I please request you, sir, to kindly...
The team I would request, it is Narendra Bhatia, sir. So...
okay.
Okay, let me talk about Narendra Bhatia, sir. Just give me a second. Narendra Bhatia, sir, is an honors in physics and mathematics, postgraduate in commerce, and MBA in PNA in an alumni of IIM Ahmedabad. Standard career from the premier institution of Delhi, Sardar Patel Vidyalaya, and worked as a founder, principal, and director of Chiranjeev Bharati School, Gurgaon, Swiss Cottage School, and DPS Dwarka Expressway. Worked as a director expansion, director audits for Presidium Group and director education for Noble High Schools and director institutions for Suryansh Group of and director academics for DPSG Group of Schools, and the list is endless. At present, he is associated with the Prudence Group of Schools as member advisory board, advisor to Somila International School, Bhilwala. We welcome you, sir, and can we have your pearls of wisdom?
Well, good afternoon, one and all. I hope I'm audible.
Yes, sir, you are.
Okay. Thanks to Fun to Learn team, headed by Mrs. Rachna Bhimrajka, for considering me for this honor. My sincere gratitude. My felicitations to other awardees also. With this new education policy, National Education 2020, which has just been introduced, I think it comes with a lot of challenges. It requires a change of mindset. We need to learn a lot of things, and we need to unlearn a lot of things also in the process in order to make this policy a success. We know one thing, that 80% educated youth in this country are unemployable. I think what is required is a lot of improvement in the field of education, not only at the school level, but at the higher education level also. I'd like to say one thing, that there is a lot of mediocrity in this country. We need to work on it. With hard work, with proper planning, dedication, I think this is one thing which is required to make something a success. As you go up the ladder, the space becomes smaller and there are a lot of competition. And in order to reach to the top, you need to be worthy of it. So what is required? A lot of talent, a lot of hard work, and a lot of innovation, which is required to become successful in your life. Well, my best wishes to Fun to Learn team and to all other awardees.
नहीं उसकी स्मेल वो कैसे खत्म हो जाएगी स्मेल मेरी मुंह थोड़ा.
Thank you so much, sir. Now I would request the team to invite Mr. Girish Dalvi, sir.
It's a great pleasure to invite Mr. Girish Dalvi, sir, the trustee of Nrityanjali. He is a well-grounded and spontaneous individual who believes that choices makes us what we are. He is open to learning through communication, and he feels blessed to be with his team, and that's a strength. He has been exploring a lot of potentials, and that gives him wings for his creativity and spontaneity. It's a great pleasure to have you with us, sir. Kindly tell us some words of wisdom.
Girish sir is yet to join in, so congratulations, Girish Dalvi, sir. And I would request the team to proceed further.
We now have amongst us a prominent and a charming persona, Dr. Shankar Goenka, sir. He is the managing director of WOW. He is born into an accomplished business family of par excellence that ran into multiple industries. Dr. Shankar Goenka, sir, has set up WOW Factors India Private Limited to nourish his passion for building and refining human capital to help individuals and organizations for achieving super success. He's a strong believer of the mentor-mentee relationship and has great mentors in life and is very thankful to them. He heads Goenka Institute of Education and Research and Goenka Public Schools. He's a member of United Nations Global Compact Network, chairperson of Advisory Board, Taru Foundation, advisory of Sports Academy Association of India, training partner, Indian Institute of Corporate Affairs, and the list goes on. It's a great pleasure to have you with us, sir. Kindly lead us with some words of wisdom.
Congratulations, Dr. Shankar Goenka, for his Excellence Educators Award. And I would request the team to proceed further, as sir will be joining in some while.
Okay. Now, next we have with us is Dr. Dheeraj Mehrotra. He is a national awardee, educator, an author, and a school auditor. He has trained several teachers and have conducted teacher training programs. He leads resource at Rockstar Teachers. It's a great honor to have you with us, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much. I really appreciate Fun to Learn family. And now since we all are awardees, so we are also the part of the family. So thank you very much, Madam Rachna, for initiating this task and recognizing the whole fraternity in a big way. So all of my fellow awardees, let's come together to give this wonderful lady a thumbs up through our messages, through our comments and the reactions. And it takes a long way, it takes a great amount of commitment and obviously our priority goes with doing something of this requires great effort, let me tell you, against all odds. And in Mumbai, we can, understand that how the things are. But against all odds, we have been, swimming across against the waves, I should be saying. So congratulations, madam, for this wonderful recognition you've been giving to all and for your great work you're doing. And I'm really, really honored and privileged to be a part of it. Well, quality education has been on the go now with new expectations. Post-corona, we are answerable to greater amount of expectations and queries from the side of the young age learners as well as the parents. So it comes out that if we don't innovate, we basically go out of the way. So it is going to be the rule, the world of creativity. The schools need to empower themselves through technology in a big way, with artificial intelligence, not only as a subject, but a part of application. So it is high time for all of us to start investing in technology a different way altogether. And above all, the creativity and the training of teachers is equally important as devised and deliberated by many of our awardees today. And I once again salute all the wonderful people who are there I'm sharing the stage with, all the virtual one. And I once again salute Madam and the team for this great work you're doing. Thank you very much and God bless.
Thank you so much, sir. Your appreciation only motivates and inspires me to be non-stop.
Thank you.
One event after the other. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Now we have Mr. Sudeep Kukreja. He is co-founder Credence International School. He is a faculty for verbal ability, Triumphant Institute of Management Education Private Limited. He is a school director of Delhi Public School, Aurangabad. He is head of school operations. He is a financial analyst, auto sector. He is an auto analyst. He is head of department, content development and teacher training. It's honor to have you here, sir. Can we have few kind words from you?
Varsha, thanks a lot, Gagati, and most importantly, thank you so much, Rachna ma'am. It's truly an honor being a part of this platform. It's really delightful. I think in this 1 year of pandemic, we've seen lots, something that's been challenging, something that's been really unprecedented. But I believe another unprecedented stuff that's happening across the education sector now is recognizing the work and the contribution of the men in this sector. Like Amol was adding a little while ago, I think this is something which is very, very unique. Haven't really heard much across, but I guess it's just the gender parity which is acknowledged and highlighted by Rachna ma'am and her team. Many congratulations for that. Truly an honor being a part of this forum. I'm really delighted to hear and listen to all the distinguished members on this platform. Everybody who's talked about the contribution and the challenges that we have lying ahead after this pandemic. Of course, we all are waiting for the schools to come back and stand on their feet in the physical world, as much as we would want to see our kids back to the school and have our personal interactions with them. I believe this virtual world has given us opportunity to stay connected, appreciate each other's efforts, try and handhold each other, and at the same time ensure that the delivery of education and the delivery of quality education across the education fraternity and millions of kids that we have across our country goes unhindered. Thank you so much for the honor. Truly a delight. Thanks, Rachna ma'am, once again. Look forward to many more of such events going forward. All the best to you and your team. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words. Now we have with us Dr. Nandakumar Murthy Jadhav. He is chairman of Bharatiya Manav Vikas Trust, National Teacher Awardee. He is working for mentally handicapped persons and children since last 25 years in Raigad district and Navi Mumbai. He is continuously involved in state level trainings. He has a great contribution to the educational industry. He is a motivator, guide, and a socialist. He has influenced the lives of many underprivileged people. It's an honor to have you, sir, here. Can we have your words of wisdom?
Narendra Yadav sir, kindly unmute yourself so that we can have your pearls of wisdom. I would request congratulations Narendra Kumar Yadav sir. I would request the team to take it further.
SHARMA. Now we have Professor Dr. Ajay Sahai. He is working with Sahai Hospital. He is director of Sahai Hospital and Research Center, Rajpur. He is a national chairman, All India Medico Society, TV and cine actor, writer, director, and motion pictures producer. It's an honor to have you here, sir. Can we have few words of wisdom from you?
Dr. Ajay, kindly unmute yourself.
Are you getting me?
Yes, sir.
थैंक यू. सबको प्रणाम, गुड मॉर्निंग, और विशेष रूप से रचना जी को प्रणाम. अचीवर्स नेवर एक्सपोज देमसेल्व्स बट अचीवमेंट्स एक्सपोज देम. वास्तव में ये कहावत रचना जी पे लागू होती है, हूबहू 100% लागू होती है, क्योंकि आप जिस तरह के आप काम कर रहे हैं और आपके जो अचीवमेंट्स है पूरी दुनिया देख रही है और पूरी दुनिया सबूत है, और हम लोगों को बड़ा फक्र है कि आप इतना अच्छा काम करते हैं और पूरी दुनिया में पहचान उसकी बनती है. आप पूरे सुर्खियों में हैं. आपको बहुत बहुत साधुवाद. आपने हमेशा ही कुछ अलग हटकर करने का प्रयास किया है. अभी अभी आपने अंतर्राष्ट्रीय महिला दिवस पर नारी तू नारायणी सम्मान कार्यक्रम किया, और ठीक एक हफ्ते बाद आज आप हम पुरुषों को ही अवार्ड से सम्मानित करके जो आपने एक नेक काम किया है, बहुत ही खुशी हो रही है. आपने ये कार्यक्रम करके समाज को संदेश देने का प्रयास किया है कि स्त्री और पुरुष एक ही गाड़ी के दो पहिए हैं, एक दूसरे के पूरक हैं, दोनों का समाज में बराबर महत्व है, और एक दूसरे के बिना समाज की कल्पना भी व्यर्थ है. बहुत अच्छा इनिशिएटिव है. आपने मुझे रिकॉग्नाइज किया, मैं बहुत ही ज्यादा आह्लादित हूँ, आपका कृतज्ञ हूँ, ऋणी हूँ, गौरवान्वित हूँ. ऐसे सम्मानों से हम में ऊर्जा का प्रचार और प्रसार तो होता ही है, संचार होता है, लेकिन जिम्मेदारियां आगे और बढ़ जाती हैं. हमें आप लोग आशीर्वाद दें कि हम अपने जो भी हमको जिम्मेदारियां आप देते हैं और प्रभु ने हमको देकर भेजा है उसमें हम कामयाब हों. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. थैंक यू वंस अगेन.
मैं सभी को बताना चाहूंगी डॉक्टर अजय साय इज अ डॉक्टर, और उन्होंने इस एक साल में 24 घंटे काम किए हैं कोरोना पेशेंट्स का को वर्क करते हुए. प्लस उन्होंने मेडिकल कॉलेज में वो प्रोफेसर भी हैं, और हमारे फन टू लर्न में जहाँ पे भी सहयोग होता है हर समय तैयार रहते हैं. तो धन्यवाद अजय साहे जी. ही इज एक्चुअली अ कोरोना वॉरियर. एंड उसी बीच में फिल्मों का शौक रखते हुए डॉक्टर अजय ने कुछ मूवी ये सब भी बनाए हैं. सो Fun to Learn and the whole educators fraternity salutes Dr. Ajay Sai. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, madam. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now we have Dr. G.N. Varn, President of Private Schools Association. He is a well-known educationist of Jammu and Kashmir. President Private Schools Association J&K, having more than 3,800 schools as members. Founding Chairman of Coaching Centers Association J&K, and recipient of many awards including Award of the Decade by Indian Vision Foundation headed by Dr. Kiran Bedi for his immense contribution in the field of education. It's an honor to have you, sir. Can we have few words from you?
Congratulations, Dr. Varsa. I think he is not able to unmute, so I would, meanwhile, Mr. Girish Jalvi has joined us. So can we have your pearls of wisdom, Girish sir? Mr. Girish Jalvi sir, I would request the team if you can just read out Girish sir's profile once again, as he has just, he has been able to log in now.
Sure, ma'am. Mr. Girish Talvi, sir, Trustee Nrityanjali, trustee and chief administrator, Open Forum for Principals. He is a well-grounded and spontaneous individual who believes that choices make us what we are. It is our choice that shapes our thinking and carves our path of life. He is open to learning through communication. He feels blessed to be with his team. He feels they are his strength and has exploring potential in what gives wings to his creativity and spontaneity. So can we have few words of wisdom from you, sir?
Congratulations, Girisha, once again, and Varsha ma'am, you can take it further because he logged out again. So congratulations once again, and if he joins in, we will take him after some time.
Sure, ma'am. Now we have Professor Dr. A.K. Bakshi, Vice Chancellor, PDM University, Haryana. He is also chairman of Center for E-Learning as well as chairman of Guru Angad Dev Teaching Learning Center. He was also the chairman of the Content Advisory Committee for Chemistry for Sakshat Portal of MHRD Government of India. Professor Bakshi's research interests include the theoretical polymer chemistry with special reference to electrically conducting polymers and biopolymers. He is the co-author of about 170 researches and educational articles. He has to his credit 11 books as author, co-author, and as many editor, chairman, convener of his working group, and the list goes on. So can we have few words of wisdom from you, sir?
Thank you very much. Let me at the very outset express my gratitude to Madam Rachna and her team at Fun to Learn for inviting me and felicitating me on this occasion. I deem it a great honor, and I think it's a big recognition that you are amongst the galaxy of educators selected from the entire country. Thank you very much, madam. You have been doing a great job, and I wish and a continued success in all your endeavors. I am coming basically from higher education, but all students who come to higher education from school education, at least I feel the foundations are laid down there. India's education system is the third largest education system in the world. However, my vast experience in education shows that we need to improve on certain fronts. There are no doubt, there are some peaks of excellence here and there. But then the question is whether those peaks of excellence are because of the system or in spite of the system. In my opinion, what we feel we need to do is that we need to encourage thinking, innovation, and creativity amongst our students. They should become out-of-box thinker. And this cannot come in one day. This needs to be nurtured from school time onwards. So this is something very important if we have to produce creative minds in the years to come. Some other day I was at a meeting where everybody felt that in India, we have not been able to produce a Nobel laureate in science who has worked in India after 1930 when it was C.V. Raman. So one really needs to worry about that. Secondly, knowledge is growing very fast. Technology is coming in a very big way. Our teachers need to be trained in new pedagogies. We normally follow chalk and talk method, but new pedagogies, although of course e-learning and MOOCs are coming in a very big way, but in future we are also going to have personalized learning. That is going to be the future, and this is going to be achieved using artificial intelligence. So what I really mean to say is that our teachers, whether at school level or at higher education level, they need to be professionally, regularly trained so as to meet the challenges of education. New pedagogy like flipped classroom is coming in a very big way all over the world, but we have not yet made sufficient progress. So, the hallmark of any education system is that we should change with the changing times. And the quality of an education system cannot exceed the competence of its teachers. So we have to enhance the competence, the professional competence of the teachers. And I'm sure once we do that, and with the efforts of Madam Rachna ji and her team, I'm sure we will be able to achieve a greater heights in the times to come. Thank you very much and all the best, Madam. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words. Next in the list, we have Dr. Paramjit Singh, Principal of Army Public School. He is an experienced principal with a demonstrated history of working in the education management industry, skilled in coaching, educational consulting, educational technology, instructional design, and career counseling. Strong educational professional with a certificate course in school management and leadership focused in leading schools from Harvard Business School. It's really great to honor you, sir. Due to some unavoidable situations, he is unable to join us today. So we will move ahead with the next award. Now we have Dr. Kunal Anand, Principal, DPS Udhampur. Dr. Kunal Anand, he is a great motivational speaker, presently working as Principal, Delhi Public School, Udhampur, J&K. He worked as Founder Principal, the Pathways International School. He has 17 years of experience in teaching administration, training and development, staff training, operations, student relations, campus management, campus operations, and management of schools and educational institutions. He was awarded with many states and national educational awards. Twice won the award for 100 Highly Effective Principals of India Award by AKS Educational Service. And the list goes on. Can we have few kind of words from you, sir?
Very happy morning to everybody. Thank you so much, His Excellency Awards and Rachna. I'm at a ritual of a family ritual. This is a very famous place in Jammu, which is called Bhavewali Mata. So I can always look around, you can have a look of everybody. This is, I guess, another great blessing, Rachna ma'am, that I am at one of the most pious locations of Jammu right now. So, though I don't think so among such please education even deserve it, but thank you Fun to Learn and thank you Rachna ma'am for making me a part of this team. I am really working hard towards educational works in J&K and in the country as well. My only message to everyone as educators is that in this pandemic year, you people have proven beyond iota of doubt, nothing is impossible. So let's make this a statement for every day, every life, and keep on going. And thank you to all the dignitaries, like NAYAK sir is here, Malhotra sir is here, Bhushan sir is here, and n number of other educationists. I won't take longer because I'm into a ritual place, but I'm sure Mata Rani is also blessing each one of us. And thank you, Rachna ma'am, for recognizing men also. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, and for your blessings. Now we have Mr. N.S. Punya, Principal, Maharaja Public School. He is a founder member of IITA Gwalior and ARIN International Principals Organization, Delhi. He was awarded with Best Principal Award, APJ Abdul Kalam Azad Award, Guru Dronacharya Award, and many more. Postgraduate in English, Psychology, and Masters in Business Administration. He has 15 plus years experience in education with 5 years as principal. He was awarded with Best Principal Award, APJ Abdul Kalam Award, Guru Dronacharya, and many more. So it's an honor to have you here, sir. Can we have few words of wisdom from you?
Thank you so much, ma'am. And I'm very thankful to Rachna ma'am and his team of Learn to Fun. And really, the ma'am is especially she is always the symbol of creativity and energy, and so many names which are given by the fraternities of India, the educators. And I'm very thankful again that she recognized me for such a wonderful platform and for such a wonderful recognition. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Now, the next that we have is Dr. Sudarshana Kumar Marathi. He's a head of schools, Alpha Group of Institutions. He is the head of schools and manages 5 schools under different curriculum from Cambridge, CBSE, ICSE, State Board, and IG Board. He believes in consistent improvement in quality of education. The professional development to teaching fraternity to train them practically from time to time, and the classroom management are his key roles. Very well accepted by parent, teacher, and student community. Being a person for the people and by the people made him a solution bank for all the problems. It's a great pleasure, sir. Kindly enlighten us with some motivational words.
Good morning, everybody. And I am proud and privileged to be on this platform, sharing the podium with all the great educators. Am I audible, madam?
Yes, sir, you are.
Yeah. It's really a great moment for me to be honored with His Excellence in Education by Fun to Learn and Rachna ji. I would like to thank you for all the efforts you have taken to recognize the men educators who really is doing a noble profession. I would like to dedicate this award for all my teachers who had been working with us and who is presently working with me, and the triangle part of education, the students and the parents who had been associated. A real transformation overnight has happened with COVID-19 from chalk and talk to technology, which could not have been possible when my teachers and the parents and the students are not coexisting with me for the change with which we are supposed to do. They wonderfully well hand in hand for this drastic change and accepted it as a future form of education. I once again thank you, Rachna ji, for recognizing me, and Fun to Learn being a part of integral curriculum in most of the schools I have worked. I would wish you all the best to grow further and further and further till the extremities of heaven. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words. Marching ahead, we have Dr. Pramod Majan, Director Principal of Sharjah India School, UAE. He is a techno-savvy persona, futuristic scaffolder. He has, and the list goes on. He is completely into exploring technology, answering those questions which are yet to be asked, and providing academic ownership to the students. Kindly enlighten us with some words of wisdom, sir.
Good morning, good afternoon, salam alaikum, Vande Guru to all of you. I am very happy that today one more certification of His Excellence in Education I am getting, which enhances my responsibility to perform well, to fare well. No doubt, all of a sudden, the pandemic has come, complete isolation. When I say isolation, during that pandemic, everything was closed, everything was quarantined, except learning. Learning was not quarantined, and the credit goes to the teachers. Temples, mosque, church, gurudwaras, everything was closed, but the prayers were going on. And this pandemic has proved that, yes, learning and prayers has that power which never be quarantined and which will take the humanity and humanitarian aspect a step ahead, whatever happened, whether it's COVID-19, COVID-20 or COVID-21. What was the insight? During this pandemic, the teachers become self-motivated personalities. They transform themselves. They train themselves. They become a self-trainer, upskill themselves. Schools, classrooms become hub of learning, where the experiential learning start working. Students, they become independent learner. Parents, they become motivator and a good friend for their kids. Learning process become in such a manner that where each and every child is involved. It's in true sense become inclusive. No doubt the happiness index was enhanced, going to enhance, and we are enhancing it. So these are the inputs. The assessment become students friendly. Now, what will be the impact after the pandemic now? The situation is upskill teachers, independent learners, hub of learning, parents are motivator. Now that should enhance in an impressive manner. That is the responsibility of all edu leaders. Let's be together to bring that change which is constant, but the change is happening so frequent. So adopt those changes and make the future fit learners. I'm thankful to Fun to Learn as well as Madam Rachna that yes, she is involving herself to make the student future fit. Vande Gurum, Namaste. Thank you.
So change is the only constant thing in the current scenario.
Yes, yes, yes.
Thank you, sir, for your kind and inspiring words. Now, we have amongst us Dr. Rishikesh Padgaonkar, Principal of Bright Rider School, UAE. He believes education is a universal aspiration. The purpose of education is to replace an empty mind with an open mind. The direction in which education of a child starts determines and paves his future path. For education to be complete, it must include not only the training of the intellect, but also the refinement of the heart and the discipline of the spirit. Through explicit and implicit school-based activities, he tends to provide conscious, relevant opportunities to enable the young learners to acquire knowledge, skills, and the habits of mind and heart that will develop today's children into confident, creative individuals as well as active, informed 21st century citizens. We would be grateful, sir, to hear some inspiring words from you.
Thanks to Fun to Learn team and especially Ms. Rachna. Although I have never had a chance to meet Ms. Rachna, but whatever I am listening from all the experts, that she is doing a great job. And of course, I would like to coordinate and I would like to have cooperation so that we can bring Ms. Rachna and Fun to Learn team outside India. As you know that right now, presently, I was working in Abu Dhabi. A lot of things are happening in education and it's time for all the educations to think that what can happen and what will be the future of schools. One thing what we all have learned during this pandemic, that whatever things we have learned, the time has come to relearn and unlearn the things. Let's meet together. Let's do something great. Already you people are doing a great job. I am so happy to meet all the great educationists on the forum. That I think so. I'm thankful to COVID also in many ways, because COVID has taught me many important lessons in my life. The first important lesson is how to become an independent learner. Before, I must say that before an educationist, I'm a learner. And today when I'm listening to many thoughts and I'm listening to many educationists, really a time has come, then we should put our foot, the best foot forward to bring the education in our student. I'm thankful to the CBSE also, and I'm thankful to the government of India also or for implementing NEP, which is actually a need of an hour. When I was thinking about what education we are providing, is it really a need that a child should score 90% marks? Is it really the parameter that if a child is getting 100 out of 100 means the child is educated? We all have to think. It's a brainstorming session what we have to put in together. And we have to understand one thing: the need of the hour is not the marks. The need of the hour is understanding the problem. The need of the hour is to ensure that we together can win and conquer the world. Let's work together. Let's promise each other that we will work together in the interest of the child. We should work in the interest of educating the child. I think so. I strongly believe today, after listening to all of you, let's see what will be the future of the school. Is it really required for all of us to just teach the student in the class? We have learned very important lessons that education and teaching can happen even beyond the class, beyond the school campus. I think so. The day is not very far that school will become the part-time schools now. The kid will come to schools as a part-time employee, as the way the people are working from home. The kids will also come once in a week or twice in a week to the school and share their experience, what they have learned outside the school. Let's wait for that day, and then we will see that where we are all heading to. Anyhow, I don't want to go ahead because we all are teachers. We know how to talk. Only thing is that let's put our actions together. I'm thankful to Rachna Madam for considering me for this award. And one thing what I am listening from the beginning, men and women. Can you imagine the world when men and women are not collaborating with each other? Let's talk like an educationist. Let's do the part of our job, and let's do the best to the ability to serve the society. Thank you very much. God bless you all. And I am really thankful to all of you for considering my name. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. I would just like to add on to it, as you spoke about the new education policy. Since last 15 years, Fun to Learn is focusing on the early reading habits, writing habits, and mathematical skills, which has been given weightage for the early primary years. So
that's what I said. Can we collaborate so that Fun to Learn can come out of India also?
That's what we are eagerly waiting for that. And with this, I would like to add a phrase which Elon Musk has said. Don't confuse schooling with education. I didn't go to Harvard, but the people that work for me did. So thank you, and over to team.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
One more point I want to add in that. Professor Sugata Mitra has done very nice experiment and shown to the world that experiment is hole in a wall. That minimum intervention with classic app or acts brings the maximum learning outcomes. So Fun to Learn, whatever you are doing, that is in that category. Minimum intervention and maximum learning outcomes. So we should plan something like that. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your insightful thoughts that you have shared with us today. The next we have amongst us is Dr. Suresh Nair, sir, principal of Vivek Vidyalaya and Junior College. Dr. Suresh Nair, sir, is an able administrator and a perfect educationist whose visionary endeavor in the field of education paved the way to fetch him an array of accolades, such as Maharashtra State Best Teacher Award from the Government of Maharashtra, Best Principal Award for 5 consecutive years from Science Olympiad Foundation, New Delhi, Inspiration Award from Brihan Mumbai Mahanagar Palika Education Department, Abraham Lincoln Prerna Headmaster Puraskar from Shikshak Bharati Mumbai Division, and the list goes on. He is a principal par excellence, and he has also been awarded for the same. May I please request, sir, to kindly share with us some words of wisdom?
Thank you very much, madam, for your kind words. First of all, I would like to thank the global educators fraternity, especially the founder, director of Fun to Learn, Miss Rachna Bimrajka, for considering me for this prestigious award. She used to empower the woman since long, but I am very happy that this year onwards she has come to empower the men also. So thank you, Rachna madam, for considering the male principals, male teachers' contribution to the field of education. And I know her since long, particularly for the fun to learn endeavors, that is the handwriting training to the students. When I say handwriting, because handwriting, as far as the educators are concerned, the handwriting is a very, very important part, because we know that when a student comes with a bad handwriting, the teachers do not like it, or even the student themselves also do not like it, because if we ask for students to submit their homework or assignment books, so if the handwriting is very good, they will keep it on top. Otherwise, they keep it down because they don't want to expose it outside. So that gives, the handwriting gives a confidence to the students, confidence among the students. Hence, handwriting is a very important thing, and which is to be trained. There is a saying that there is no good handwriting or bad handwriting. It's just a myth, but at the same time, it is trained handwriting and untrained handwriting. Her mission of training the students in the field of handwriting is really a good thing, applaudable. Once again, I thank Rachna madam and the whole team for conducting this event and considering me for this award. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words. It's absolutely true with the kind of examples that you've given us. The next we have amongst us is Mr. Joseph Sebastian, the founder of Holy Angels English High School. Mr. Joseph Sebastian is an educationist since 1987. He is working in teaching and administrative areas. He started a school, one of premium schools in Mira Bhayandar, Holy Angels English High School in 2002, to provide quality education with all the modern facilities with a very affordable fee structure to the middle class. He believes that knowledge is best gained by the learners if it is provided in an environment that challenges the students to think, to experiment, and to investigate and to take risks. Since its establishment, the school has achieved tremendous progress in all the spheres, not only in curriculum, but also in extracurricular activities. It's an honor to have you, sir. Kindly tell us some words of motivation.
Good afternoon, everyone. And I am immensely thankful to the wonderful award which is bestowed upon me. And especially thankful to Mrs. Rajna ma'am. She is a wonderful woman with wonderful qualities. We were associating quite long time. Due to pandemic, this pandemic only, we just break it up. Otherwise, she is a marvelous guide and philosopher of education. So this award will give me more impetus for self-belief and dedication to my work in future. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your fraternity for giving me such a wonderful award with a wonderful group. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your pearls of wisdom. Now I can see Girish Jalvi, sir, on screen. So Girish Jalvi, sir, can we have your pearls of wisdom? I think you have been trying to log in for quite some time. Girish Jalvi, sir.
Good afternoon, Rachna ma'am. Thank you so much for the patience. Honestly, I was trying to kind of, log in, and I was getting logged out a couple of times. I missed, I didn't want to miss actually the words of wisdom that I've been trying to gather from all the esteemed, members here. In fact, I feel very fortunate. I'm still at the learning stage, I feel. I think that will go on till the end. But listening to such wisdom is huge, especially when it comes to Major Sir, when Dheeraj Sir spoke, when Mahajan Sir spoke just now, that was something nice. And I understand Dr. Padegaukar's, concern. I could actually feel that how involved each individual has been into their work, selflessly so, that, it's inspiring. Just the way the entire event is inspiring. Yes, rightly said, there's no he and she in education. We are all mothers to be nurturing the children to learn beyond academics. And exactly that is what National Education Policy speaks about. Rachna ma'am has been doing this for a long time through her Fun to Learn. And exactly that is the mantra that I think educationists need to follow, that everything has to be fun, because fun kind of creates impressions, and psychologically it is proved that brighter impressions create good learning ability in the children. And handwriting is not just about how well you write, but it's shaping the personality. And the early we shape the personality, I think that's when we shape the lives of the children. Perspectives are brighter for them. It's indeed an honor to be on this platform and get to speak. I can see a lot of them who I know, and I feel so blessed to be amongst them. Thank you so much, Rachna ma'am, and thank you the entire team, Vaibhavi ma'am, Varsha ma'am, Aditya sir, for being there. I know we all, when we organize, we feel very jittery. Some laps might happen and something might go wrong, but that's the part and parcel of the entire experience. And with that, you build on to your experience. So it's commendable to regularly be there to encourage us selflessly, I must say, because it's nothing to do with what you benefit out of it. It's selflessly a thought that Rachna ma'am comes up with, and you as a kind of execute it. So thank you so much once again, and best wishes to all of you. Have a great day.
Thank you so much, sir. Finally, you could log in. We couldn't show your certificate right now because the whole PPT. So we will be sharing it soon on your mail and WhatsApp. And thank you so much.
Thank you.
I would request team to proceed further.
Thank you, sir, for your motivational words. Now we have in the list Mr. Aditya Bisaria, Managing Director, Ganges School, Kanpur. He is an educationist by choice. He is a specialist in early childhood education. According to him, his mantra for the educators is happiness should not be sacrificed for the sake of learning, and no child should be left behind. According to him, being an educator of early childhood needs a holistic approach. Hence, the work experience involves from the developing content of teaching kids, from training teachers to counseling parents, and to bridge the gap between the parents, teachers, child, and management. According to him, his motive is educate today for tomorrow. It's really a great honor to have you, sir, over here. Can we have few words of wisdom from you?
Thank you so much, Varsha, for this beautiful introduction. Namaskar सबको. कुछ बात है कि हस्ती मिटती नहीं हमारी. This pandemic has again proven we, the educators and the educators, have led this change from front. I'm really happy to be a part of this event today. Why? गोताखोर को समुद्र में जाकर के मोती निकालने होते हैं, and today lots of pearls from all the educators present over here. India has a band of educators and has been generating more of them since the beginning. And today again the same thing has happened. Thank you, Rachna ma'am. And what makes you special is because you are following my favorite quote. Compete with yourself, collaborate with others. That's what makes you special, and this program very, very special. Moreover, I completely agree with the views of all the educators who have shared. Yes, this era is all about change and not only about empowering the kids with the skills of handling the technology, but also the wisdom to handle it. Yes, the technology has made the kids very smart, independent, but still what they need is the emotional mentoring, how to make a balance between personal life, professional life, learning, relearning, innovating, creating, and all that for a better cause. Thank you so much, Rachna ma'am, for creating this event and making me a part of it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Aditya sir, for your insightful thoughts. Next, we have with us Dr. Manoj Madan. He is principal in Dev Samaj Modern School. He has conducted various in-service teacher training workshops for various organizations and schools on classroom management, stress management, and on strengthening the bond among teacher and students. He has conducted many workshops on team building, capacity building, and personality development. He is delivering lectures on good and constructive life based on values at various platforms prominently for Dev Samaj. He is associated with NGOs and social service organizations like Prayas at Faridabad to sensitize the students on various issues concerning them. He represented India in International Drama Festival held in Athens, Greece. And the list goes on. We are honored to have you, sir. Can we have few words of wisdom from you?
Congratulations, Manoj Madan, sir. Due to unavoidable situations, he couldn't join us. So would request the team to proceed further.
Thank you, ma'am. Now we have with us Dr. Balachandra, L, Senior Principal, TKS Senior Sector Public School. He is certified leader and personality development coach. He is an educationist, a project director, South India GTE. He is a coordinator, South India Aesthetic International, State Ahead, Schoolie Education, Honorary Advisor SPAA, core member of IUEF, and the list goes on. It's an honor to have you, sir, with us. Can we have few words from you?
Congratulations, Balachandra, sir. And he is not here right now. So I would request the team to proceed further.
Sure, ma'am. Now we have Dr. Abhishek Srivastava, HOD, IT Gopal Narayan, Singh University. He is PhD in e-commerce, B-level qualified from Department of Electronics, New India, along with two other PG degrees, MSc Computer Science and NCOM. Currently delivering my services to School of Management Sciences, Varanasi. Associate Professor and Head, Department of Information Technology, FMS, Gopal Narayan Singh University. It's an honor to have you here with us, sir. Can we have few words of wisdom from you?
Abhishek, sir, kindly unmute yourself.
Thank you very much to all of you. As per Pablo Picasso, everything you can imagine is real. So, extending my special thanks to Ms. Rachna Bhimrajka ma'am, Ms. Pratibha Mishra madam, and your entire team for your this appreciation. And literally, we men are actually today we are obliged with the act of yours at Fun to Learn and all your group. So thank you for your considering my name for this particular award. और ये बात तो बिल्कुल सच है कि मर्दों की मुस्कान और पहचान तो उनके पीछे और आगे जो महिलाएं होती हैं उन्हीं से होती है. So being an academician is a very tough task, believe me. Just because we have been followed by others, we have been followed by our pupil or students. So it is our duty, almost our duty to to be what we are. Starting with this university, I would like to tell you that this university is actually in such virgin area that we don't have any such institution in the 100 kilometers of radius. So this is what something the motive behind establishing this university is like. We are thinking for the educators, for the learners, so that they can get their dream comes true in Bihar, especially just because in Bihar it is very difficult for this what we can say talent का जो migration है वो एक यहाँ की बहुत बड़ी problem थी. So for that particular thing only we had contributed. लोगों ने बहुत सारे जो disruption के points जो है पढ़े और पढ़ाए हैं, but literally we have actually explored it and applied it on our career. तो यहाँ पर आना और यहाँ पर इस तरीके से काम करना ये अच्छी बात थी हम लोग के लिए. हम लोगों ने यहाँ पे शुरुआत की और यही नहीं, इसके अलावा आपको बताऊं जो ऑनलाइन एजुकेशन की बात चल रही है बिहार में, जब पेंडेमिक सिचुएशन स्टार्ट हुआ राइट इन द मार्च, हम लोगों ने अप्रैल के मिड से अपनी ऑनलाइन क्लासेस स्टार्ट कर दी थी, जो कि किसी भी यूनिवर्सिटी के लिए उस समय सोचने जैसी भी बात नहीं थी. सो वी हैव टेकन अ लीप अहेड विद दिस पर्टिकुलर एक्ट. और आज जो भी है, अभी जो न्यू एजुकेशन पॉलिसी की भी जो बातें चल रही हैं, जो हम लोगों ने बड़ी बड़ी बातें सुनी और देखी हैं, इट इज नाउ टाइम टू इम्प्लीमेंट. क्योंकि मशीन लर्निंग, बिग डेटा, पाइथन, डेटा साइंसेस और आपके एनालिटिक्स जैसे जो नाम है वो सिर्फ काम की बातें करने के लिए है. So we should be together so as to join our hands together to implement this NEP in a very good manner. Lastly, I would like to say that since the same boiling water that softens the potato and hardens the egg also, so it's what we are and not the circumstances. So thank you, madam. Thank you for giving me this opportunity and your award. Thanks a lot. My best wishes to Fun to Learn and all your team. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your kind and inspiring words. As all things come to an end, so has this program. I now call Rachna ma'am to present the vote of thanks.
Formally, the program has come to an end, but I would say this is a new beginning.
Rachna madam.
Yes, sir.
Vishwambar Jadhav.
So you have joined it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I couldn't see. So we missed out one name. So I would request the host, Varsha and Vaibhavi ma'am, to just introduce Vishwambar Jadhav, sir.
Okay, so we apologize, sir. We were not able to.
Sir, you did not rename yourself. We had asked to rename so that our team could recognize.
It's okay.
Okay.
No problem.
Yeah, so Dr. Vishwambar Jadhav, sir, he is from the Department of Physical Education, Mumbai University. He is a great sports person and has trained a number of students with the same. It's an honor to have you, sir. Kindly tell us some motivational words.
At the outset, I would like to thank Fun and Learn CEO, Rachna madam. It's the most dynamic, energetic, our philosopher, guider. She always motivates people. And also thanks to sponsors, the sponsors this event. And I also congratulate my all fellow awardees. As everyone knows, the entire world is standstill. Many of us under stress due to anxiety, due to various reasons. Small children are upset because of they can't play. Older children are worried about their exams. Adults are worried about their incomes. The poor and so many people are facing so many problems and difficulties, and this list is absolutely endless. We all are facing difficult times, and I'm sure you will also agree that the circumstances are na bhuto na bhavishyati. as a physical education teacher, that is my moral responsibility. We are running an university teacher training college, and we are producing so many physical education teachers. And then every teachers, I'm always telling you, this is the time to give contribution towards to the nation, towards to the society. And I'm really happy with this. Such a lady, she's come forward and giving such awards to the people and motivating us. That's really thanks to madam for giving me this award. And I also congratulate my fellow awardees. And please, I have written so many articles in this lockdown. You can read in the ResearchGate, Google Scholars. There are so many articles are famous, and I'm sure about that. One means after post-COVID, the physical education teacher, the real entrepreneur of this nation. And I hope you go and read it, this article. All over world, these articles are very famous and people are reading. And I'm happy, and I'll just compare this award when I was invited in Harvard University in 2015 for special. And this is also a special award for me. And I'm really thanks to Rachna madam. Last but not least, once again, entire team, they are really given their efforts and success this program. Last but not least, with this quote, Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan, Jai Vignan, and Jai Physical Education. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. And apologies for missing out your name because our team was checking and we couldn't see your name. So with this, we come to an end of this HE Awards, His Excellence Educators Award. But I would say not the end, but it's just a beginning, a new beginning with all stalwarts which I have come across during this 1 year. Major Vikram Dogra sir, Kulbhushan sir, Anirudh sir, Anmol sir, Priyadarshi, Nayak sir, each one of you are stalwarts in your respective fields. But yes, formal introduction, formal vote of thanks is very much required. So the best and the beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched. They must be felt by heart. Thank you. Thank you in one such word is to express my gratitude to all our esteemed guest awardees present here. I, Rashra Bhimrajka, consider it a great privilege to propose a vote of thanks to all the dignitaries who have made this Fun to Learn HE Awards a memorable and a successful event. Any organization is good as its team. Words are not enough to express my heartfelt gratitude to each and every individual who has helped in making of the event. The biggest support to us was Pratibha Mishra ma'am from Panbai International School, and her whole team had supported us for the execution of this event. Ms. Vaibhavi and Ms. Varsha is from Panbai International team, although Pratibha ma'am couldn't join us today. But heartfelt gratitude, ma'am, without you, this wouldn't have been possible today. You have seen a beautiful video of Fun to Learn journey, which was made none other than Mr. Aditya Bisaria, sir, who is also one of the awardee. And yes, Fun to Learn's creative is always been appreciated by each one of you. So the man behind Fun to Learn's creative is Mr. George, who is with us since last 14 years. He is our technical guy. And most importantly, all the supporters, sponsors for showing their faith in us and always be supportive of our initiatives. Last but not the least, I would also like to thank all my viewers watching us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram for giving us the motivation to work more and more by your likes and comments on the digital platform. And I thank Almighty and my mom, who is always showering their blessings on me from above. And my mom, today what I am is because of my mom. And any achievements, I really miss her. And with this, I would like to thank each one of you for being part of it. And yes, we have received more than 300 entries, and we would like to honor each one of you by sending the certificates on mail, because getting each one of you on this virtual platform was not possible. So our jury has selected the top 35 entries which we have received. With this, again, once again, thank you for being part of this journey. Thank you. And Varsha ma'am, Vaibhavi, you had been a wonderful host. And yes, I missed out one name, Mr. Ganesh Yadav, who has been running the PPT. Yes, he has also contributed too much. And I can see Ganesh was sir, officially I have given vote of thanks, but since Var sir has joined us from Kashmir, yes sir, we would like to hear from you. Sir. Var sir, kindly unmute yourself. And जब आपका नाम call out हुआ था, we couldn't, you were not able to join in, so आप कुछ आपसे कुछ शब्द सुनना चाहेंगे? Sir, unmute yourself. We can't hear you. Var sir, we can't hear you. Var sir, we are not able to hear you. वाह सर, आप लॉग आउट करके वापस से लॉग इन करिए, then maybe we can hear you. It happens. See, we all have been remaining so much positive during this pandemic, but at times we are handicapped in the hands of technology. So just let us wait for a few minutes if Var sir can rejoin us, so we can hear his pearls of wisdom before finally logging out. And few names I missed out: Aditya sir, Pramod Mahajan sir, each one of you, Amit sir, Sumendra sir, each one of you is important for this Fun to Learn family. Wow sir, are you able to log in? And yes, Pratibha ma'am was to join in, but due to some unavoidable situation, she couldn't join in. But yes, anytime we dream, there are people who is always there to support us. So Vaibhavi and Varsha has done a good job. Yes, technically little bit here and there, and see, we all accept that. So
Thank you
Varsha,
so much, Rachna ma'am, for acknowledging our efforts. It was a great pleasure to be a part of this extravagant event, and we hope to work with you in future as well.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Varsha, can we hear you?
Am I audible?
Yes, sir, finally.
Yeah, thank you, Rachna ji, for organizing this wonderful program. You have done it wonderfully. I did join late because I live in Kashmir, and Kashmir is always seeing these internet gags, and as usual, net was too down to log in. So that's why off and on I couldn't do it. Anyway, thank you so much. It was really a great program honoring educators